Welcome back to Boss Man Sports Cards here on Box Score Collectibles. Oh, yeah, it is a fresh Friday and fresh off the assembly line for your viewing pleasure. We've got a Topps 2026 Heritage Hobby Box here. Oh, yeah, Topps bringing back to you the 1977 design, but with today's stars. That's right. That is a great thing about Heritage is you get to see what today's stars would have looked like in yesterday's design. Now, in each of these boxes, you've got one autograph or relic card. That's right. You've got the sparklies, sparkle chromes, and you've got the gray border parallels. Inserts, short prints. Oh, yeah, they're all there. The short prints are interesting. We'll get to that throughout opening up this box. But yeah, there are 20 packs in every box, 8 cards per pack. Yeah. Now, of course, if you get the relic, it's going to take up a couple of card spots, so you're going to have a few less cards than you would like. But if we get that auto, yeah, now we're talking. Had to make a little adjustment because, well, I didn't feel like bending over quite so much to where you guys could hear me. Or at least, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong and I didn't have to raise it up. But here we are. All right, 2026 Heritage Baseball. I'm very curious if they're going to come out with Heritage basketball and football once they have it out. That'll be interesting. But in the meantime, here we are with the 1977 design. And like I said, you have the exclusive dark gray base and light blue sparkle parallels, as you will see. It is a 140 base card set. Now, with that said, there are short prints. And with that said, in past years, it's been usually the later cards of the series that are the short prints. This year, they're just kind of everywhere, scattered. Now, from everything I've been able to see online, they say, well, look for the official checklist, and there will be a hashtag next to the short prints. Except I haven't been able to find apparently an official checklist. I did look at Topps.com, and you know what their checklist has? An asterisk next to what was the term? Subject to change. So is that why they have short prints, because they are subject to change? I don't know. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. We've got pack number 1 here. So you've got the team name, the athlete's name, position within the banner, a good action or still frame photo on the back, athlete's name, info about the athlete, stats, a little write up about something that happened throughout the season or in college or in the minors or whatever. And then, as it was back in 1977, a little bit of a comic on the side. Now, if you have a variation, it's going to list it right here next to the number. It'll be image, it'll be photo, it'll be black and white, it'll be one of the other variations that they have in this set. So keep an eye on that, as we will. Ooh, Hey Song Kim in the chrome. Nice. Chromes are not numbered. You should get a numbered card. This is the gray border, Rafael Devers, and then Kyle Teal with the ready and action photo. I believe the borders are having to do with what color the team is, because I've seen a lot of teams with the black outline, but then I've seen the Dodgers one with Shohei, and it's been royal blue. So keep that in mind. I've only seen black except for the Shohei. All right. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve these up. So that's an insert. Inserts are relatively tough to find in Heritage. So let's get into some more packs, shall we? All right. I'm going to do, there's 20 packs. I already did one. I'm going to do 4 at a time. Yeah, that'll do. So that we can see what the kind of collation is. We're looking for either an auto or a relic. We're looking for the color borders. Let's see. So that's a sparkle right there. All right. Hernandez. You're going to have the rookie symbol up here in the upper right-hand corner. Caminero All-Star. Yeah. Now there is an All-Star variation, so keep an eye out on that. Nick Kurtz with the cup. Nice. Chase Dollander, the blue sparkle. Yaz with the gray border. Okay, Geloff, Peralta, Carter, Kyle Teal. There's that rookie symbol again up there. What else do we have? We've got Patrick Bailey with the refractor chrome coming through. Right there. Refractor. Nice. Trey Sweeney. Royce Lewis. Trey Savage. Apparently he's got some elbow issues right now, so he might not be on the opening day roster for the Blue Jays. Marte. Severino. Torres. This is what the league leaders are going to look like. Raleigh with Schwarber there, and on the back, the stats. Wish you the best of luck of figuring out how to read that. Green on green. Somebody at Topps continues to hate us. All right, so I'm going to turn these over, and I'm going to look again. If there's any variation, it'll be right there. And I don't think we saw Banner. Okay. Oh, Max Fried. It's a ball instead of a banner. Okay. There's a variation. Nice. I mean, if you're going to get a variation, might as well be a Yankee pitcher. Max Fried. Nice. All right. Coming through. That's that for now. So that's one of them. Banner. See how normally you have the position in a banner? This one is in the shape of a baseball. Nice. All right. Boom. Yay. First variation I've gotten. Now let's see if we can find a couple more. Not trying to be selfish, but let's have some fun. Variations are tough to come by. I don't even think there's one guaranteed in every hobby box. So, nice. All right. Have you been opening up some Heritage now that it's out on this Fresh Friday? Fresh for your viewing pleasure. Coming out this week. Yeah. As you can see, I've already opened up a couple of blaster boxes on my own. Yes, I do like to open up cards off camera. It's almost like I'm a collector or something. All right. Javi Baez, the Blue Sparkle All-Star. Garcia, Abbott, Chisholm, Duran, Myers, Denzel Clark of those Athletics. And here we go. The white border chrome, Tyler Stevenson. Nice. Sal Stewart. Folks have some expectations from him. Yeah. The gray border there. Donovan now with the Mariners. Beavers, Sasaki. Nice. Chandler. Folks are expecting big stuff out of him as well. Hopefully he won't get rushed too quickly and is not prepared. All right, Lindor with the All-Star. C.J. Abrams. Andahar. I mean, it's a nice looking set. I like what they've done. Strom. The blue sparkle. Aaron Judge with the gray border. Nice. And then, hey, Yankees is a dark blue. It is a blue, but it's a dark blue. Okay. So there we go. See? All right. Got a couple of action ones up there. Let's go through and double check that there's no variations. Once again, we're looking for something written right there. All right. Now, if you do notice, some of the backs, the coloring is a little bit different. That is how it was back in the day. It is heritage, so everything will be a little bit different. This was back at the beginning, or I guess the middle, of card collecting, and they were trying different hues and materials and things of that sort. So, not everything is perfect. Even today, not everything's perfect, or else we wouldn't have anything to talk about. All right. Let's get into another stack. We're still looking for the auto or relic. We're looking for more inserts. We're looking for more parallels. We're looking to complete the set. Let's not forget that. Ooh, what do we have down here? Okay, I'll set that to the side. Now, I will be absolutely honest. I don't know all of the inserts that are going on. Now, as far as variations go, you have throwback jerseys. You have the alternate banners. You've got image variations. You've got black and white photo variations. So keep some of that in mind. All right, here we go. Nolan McLean, rookie, a good pitcher out of New York. Folks are looking forward to seeing him pitch. We got Robbie Ray in the white chrome. Justin Martinez, Jordan Walker. Good ball players. Is Goodman? No. Trey Turner. Hey, we got Kutch. That's right. McCutchen in the blue sparkle. And we got Noah Cameron in the gray border. Now, these are 2026. Just remember this. We are out of 2025-ish for now. Bryce Eldridge. He may be on the opening day roster. He may not be. They are still in discussion. We got a Gunnar Henderson. Refractor. Okay. I guess I should sleeve up that Patrick Bailey. Oh, no. I didn't think I had. Patrick Bailey refractor. Nice. Bailey. Gunner. Some good stuff right there. So this is, as you can see, the alternate. Just a different banner. All right, let's turn them over. Let's see if we find anything. And that is very easy to overlook. The position being in a ball instead of a banner. So it's heritage. You got to keep an eye out. I do remember, 2022, where they had the nickname variation. I like that variation. That was cool. Okay. And does not look like it. All right. Winding down. What do we got? We got 8 more packs to go. Yeah. We got Trey Turner, the Enterprise here at the back. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got the little stack over there from the different looking cut. I pulled it to the side. That's funny. Patrick Bailey and Gunnar Henderson there on the back of those 2 packs. Gunnar and Patrick Bailey. All right. But before I start on that stack, what did we have over here? Boom, Brian Woo with the die cut. Nice. Yeah. And Caglione. There we go. Nice rookie. Brian Woo and Caglione. There we go. Ooh-wee. There we go. Good rookie. Nice parallel there. I'll have to do some investigating on the photo cut. Back in the day, they used to cut photos like that or pictures. All right. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that kind of cut or parallel. All right, Butler, the Law Dog, Baez, Kutch, Carson Wisenhunt. That's interesting. Ooh, what do we have? The Enterprise. Okay. Running at warp speed on the bases. Nice. I'm assuming it has something to do with Star Trek. I'll have to do more research on that. We got Shohei, Harry Ford, now with the Nationals. Hey, we got a real one. Not a real one autograph, but a real 1977 getting sent to us. The 50th anniversary. An actual card of 1977, stamped with the 50th anniversary stamp. Okay. All right, let's keep on trucking. Jackson Holiday with the blue sparkle. Jurickson Profar with the gray border. Carter Jensen, rookie. Nice. Dalton Varsho, Andy Payaz, blue sparkle. Austin Hayes with the white chrome. Gunnar Henderson, Taylor Ward. We got some Orioles coming up. Chase Dollander, Matt Strom, Isaac Collins, and Wyatt Langford with a Taylor Ward blue, and a Johan Duran with the gray, and Nolan Schonel wrapping it up. Let's make sure we didn't miss any variations. You never know. You may only get one per every couple of bucks. You may get a couple per box. Nothing is guaranteed except the odds of getting something. All right, so it looks like we got a regular box. Nothing wrong with that. We got 4 more packs. Wrapping it up. Last stack magic. We should have an auto or a relic in here. Hoping for an auto. All right. And I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I didn't get the hit. Probably won't. Nope, we got a relic coming up. We got Mason Miller, Jordan Lawler, Josh Hader, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Nimmo. Ooh, Owen Casey with the white chrome. Nice, good looking rookie. Cubs always seem to have at least one good rookie coming through. Christian Moore, another good rookie to be looking out for. Strikeout leader, Logan Webb, Garrett Crochet. Garcia Cole, young rookie in the blue sparkle. Yeah. Rookies, Fuentes, Nunez, Pinataro, and Abner. Robbie Ray. We got the gray and the sparkly blue in the same box. Suarez, heading off to Cincinnati. Wish him the best of luck. We got a red. Nice. Andrew Abbott, 68 of 77. Okay. I'll finish this off. Rodon in the white chrome. Payaz, Young, Crochet, Barger, Green, McNeil. And there we go. So, some last stack magic numbered out of 77. A red in the red. Guess I should have been wearing my Cincinnati Reds hat today. All right. Do we have any other variations? Now, like I said, the short prints, they're just kind of scattered throughout. So finishing your collection may be a little bit more tough than you thought it would be. Okay, Andrew Abbott with a red patch on a red card out of 77. Nice. The Clubhouse Collection relic card. There you go. We got Bryan Woo in the photo cut parallel. We got Max Fried with the variation banner versus baseball. We got a Chet Lemon. Nice. Okay, Trey Turner in Enterprise. We got 3 chrome refractors. Wow. Yeah, Gunnar, Bailey, and Kim. Let's see, what grays did we got? We got Devers. We got Robbie Ray, Duran, Profar, Cameron, Judge, Stewart, and Yaz. Nice, along with the Devers up there. We did find a Caglione rookie. And then in the blue, we got some nice rookies as well. The Blue Sparkle. We got Cole Young, Taylor Ward, Andy Pages, the World Series champ, Jackson Holiday. We got Kutch, Strom, Baez, and Chase Dollander. So there we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. We got 5 white chrome, Rodon, Owen Casey, Hayes, Ray, and Stevenson. Did we get a blue sparkle of Robbie Ray? No, for some reason I thought we did. We got the gray and we got the white. All right. Well, hey, Fresh Friday. Okay, so now that we've ended the recording and I've had a chance to take a look at what's going on, sometimes you don't understand or notice something you haven't seen before or wanted to look into it anymore until you've actually had it in front of you. And so I did, and I have noticed several mistakes that I made through the video. So here we go. We are here at checklistinsider.com looking at the 2026 Topps Heritage Baseball Checklist Guide. Now, once again, we were told that the short prints were going to be having an asterisk next to it on the official checklist. That hasn't happened that I've seen so far, so I'm not going to sweat that. What I am sweating is the fact that I completely mistook several things, such as I pulled out the Bryan Woo. I said it looks like the way that photographs were cut back in the 60s and 70s, so I said a photograph parallel. No, this is a debut parallel, the Deckle Edge. Absolutely. So there you go. New to 2026 is the dark gray border, which we saw in the hobby box, and the Deckle Edge, along with the color of the year, which is orange, which is going to be out of 77. Now, we did get an out of 77, but it was a Clubhouse collection, which was red. I think it was red. It looks red to me. Doesn't look orange. Okay. And then we also pulled out a variation with the banner, and I said, I liked it how in past years they had the nickname variation. Hey, guess what? They got the All-Star logo variation, the alternate banner variation, which is what we found with the baseball, the black and white image variation, the image variation where it's a different image, and look at that. The nickname variation is still there. And then you have the throwback jersey variations. And as I showed, you can see where what the variation is because they will actually list it right next to the card number. I wish they would do that for the short prints, but beggars can't be choosers. All right, but for the insert, The Enterprise, I was like, oh, maybe it has something to do with Star Trek. No. It has to do with paying tribute to the inaugural flight of the Space Shuttle Enterprise in 1977. That was that Trey Turner Enterprise card. So, and as I'm seeing from Reggie Jackson here, they have the dark blue border for the ready action um, insert, which I guess is supposed to be like a homage to, you know, how film was changing baseball through from the 50s and 60s to the 70s to what we got in the 80s and 90s to what we have now. You know, if there's one thing that baseball does well, it evolves with what technology is giving it. So, there you go. You got raw power, we didn't find one of those. Ready and action. And then the Enterprise inserts. We did find, like I said, a red border. Where is it? Clubhouse Collection relic. All right. So there you go. Heritage is out. I made some mistakes in the video. I wanted to correct it. So here we are. Okay. Well, hey, I hope you had a good one. Fresh off the assembly line for your viewing pleasure, we've got here 2026 Heritage. This was a hobby box. So obviously you're going to get a little bit more in the hobby box of different stuff. Like we got serial numbered relic. We got 3 refractors. We got the photo parallel, the photo cut. And we got the variation of the banner. So you're going to get a little bit more. And we got an actual 1977 50th anniversary stamped card. So awesome. I am hoping to finish this set. I'm going to have to get a couple more blasters so I can put all my set together. One box is 150. 1 to 150. The next box is 151 to 300. The next box is 301 to 350, the end of the set, and then inserts. And then the 4th box will be all the parallels. Yeah, that's how I'm sorting it now. We'll do another video on how to sort your cards and how I look at how I want to do it. I've changed it up in the past couple of years. Having fun. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boss Man Sports Cards Fresh Friday here on Box Score Collectibles. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and follow Box Score Collectibles wherever you can find us. All right. Stay tuned for Sunday Fun Day, where we're looking at 2025 Heritage. Still working on that color. Where we're still working on that color set, making it look like the 1988 score set with all the different border colors. All right. See you Sunday. Boss Man here at Box Score Collectibles. Boss Man out.